Lifestyle and Fashion Awards. SYMLAFA will be celebrating the best local. They will be celebrating the best in local fashion, lifestyle and entertainment at the National Theatre of Namibia with the year's theme, Circa 2080, Futuristic Fashion. We are in for a thrilling peek into the future of style. 13 categories will recognize those making waves in the industry, and we are excited to dive into it. Joining us tonight to give us more insight is Helena Shigwedha, the event organizer for SYMLAFA. Helena, welcome to the Daily Roundup.
Thank you for having me.
All right. I've been part of some lifestyle awards for some time, and maybe perhaps just take us through the theme of futuristic fashion. It sounds exciting. What is the inspiration behind this bold future forward concept?
All right. So 2080 futuristic fashion. So the whole intention is at the pace where the world is going, we are we are advancing, and it's more technological and all that. So we're just saying we want to see people express what they think fashion will look like in the future. So it's more like bringing 2080 in 2024. So we just want to see, what do you think? Can you give us a glimpse of what your imagination can really get, what you think fashion will look like in 2080? So that's the whole theme behind it, and really just to celebrate art.
That's quite interesting. And the fashion is constantly evolving. How do you see Namibian fashion and the creative scene developing in the coming years, especially with themes like this?
I think it's at a good pace at the moment, and the industry is really growing. It's doing well so far, and I think if we can just collectively put in the effort that we are putting in at the moment, and we continue to forge forward with it, I'm sure we are in to see great things. We're in to see things that will blow our minds, especially with regards to arts. Yeah.
I see that the number of categories have also went down from 17 to 13. What led to the decision?
So I think, as it may be known, last year we didn't have the awards, and our biggest challenge is really just sponsorship. And one of the reasons why we didn't have it last year is because of that. And so even with the categories that, the number of categories also is largely determined by the sponsorship that we receive. And so that is why this year we were able to just have 13 categories, because also depending on sponsorship, like I said. Yeah.
And I've noticed that every year it brings something fresh. What can we expect from this year's event that will set it apart? Are there any surprises, special performances to look forward to?
Definitely. I think we try our level best to bring in a surprise element. What I know is that from the categories, we have 2 new categories that we have never had before. That is the influencer of the year as well as the content creator. We've never had those categories. And so as well as for the hosting, we have new faces, fresh talent, and we're really excited and looking forward to see what they have got to offer. And definitely we can expect an electrifying night from our acts performances. The artists, we believe that they are going to really give an outstanding performance. So people can expect a night of absolute celebration.
Now, Lifestyle Awards spotlight on Namibia's top creatives. How does winning or being nominated at these awards impact careers of those involved?
I think more than just it being a red carpet and people dress up and show up, the whole force behind the Simply You Magazine Lifestyle and Fashion Awards are to really do just that, to be able to blow wind, to be able to be a fan in the careers of creatives. And we do this by saying that, you know what, we see what you're doing, and we just not see it, but we recognize it, and we acknowledge what you're doing. And so with the awards, because everybody is driven by passion, but every now and then we must admit that everybody needs a bit of, recognition to say that we see what you're doing. So that's what we aim to do with the awards, and seeing the platform that it is, it really boosts the careers of the creatives that we tend to celebrate.
And
yes.
Let's we just close off as well. What would you like to say to Namibians as you gear up to celebrate fashion, lifestyle and creativity at the Lifestyle Awards of 2024?
I would like to first encourage all Namibians to come all out and come and witness how we celebrate Namibian creatives. And I think when we do come all out, we also, they get to see that their art, that their work is being appreciated. So we call out on all the Namibians that can possibly come out to really come out, and let's celebrate them, let's recognize them, let's give them their flowers while they can smell them. Yes, and to the nominees, to the creative industry, we say that let this be a moment where you are reminded that your work speaks for itself, it is seen, and the Namibian nation appreciates your work. So that's the message I think we are trying to push through with the awards. So we look forward to it. People can still get tickets through the web tickets. They are still available, and they are at 150. And alternatively, they can contact us even through our social media platforms. Our numbers are available on the social media platforms.
All right. Thank you so much, Helena, and all the best of the planning. I know it can be hectic. All right.
But it's just thanks to our sponsors that have also made it very smooth and possible for us to have the whole event. So I will definitely also like to just thank them because they have made this possible.
Thank you, Helena. Of course, that was Helena just giving us a brief on the Lifestyle Awards that will be held late this month, and that wraps up to